I want you to be uncommon amongst the uncommon men. What does this mean? It means I want you to be the best of the best. I want you to be the best of the group that sticks out from the average. So here's the average. This is everybody living their life, living day to day, doing whatever. Here is the uncommon. A smaller group of people who are in self-improvement, who are trying to improve their lives, who are on a journey to become better every single day. And within that group, I want you to be uncommon. I want you to be the best. I want you to be the best of the best. So first, to become uncommon, to separate yourself from the average, you have to start self-improvement. Maybe you go to the gym. Maybe you start martial arts. Maybe you start reading books. Maybe you try to improve your relationships, your social skills, start talking to people, cold approaching others in just wherever. But in order to be the best of the best, in order to be uncommon amongst uncommon men, you need to train harder, smarter, put more time in, put more work in, be more dedicated to actually getting results, to actually seeing yourself improve. Be more disciplined in your daily habits. It's Easter today. It doesn't mean I'm skipping the gym. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but you're going to have to put work and time into things when others just aren't. When others are celebrating, being lazy, or just relaxing, you need to be the guy that's putting the work in. You need to be the guy that stays disciplined. You need to be the guy that takes his goals, his ambitions, his life's mission super serious, where you're willing to sacrifice anything below that. That makes you uncommon amongst uncommon men. You need to be seen as crazy to the average people. The average people aren't going to get you. They're not going to understand why you're so driven, why you're so crazy about achieving these goals. The uncommon men are going to look up to you. They're going to wonder, wow, how can this guy do this much? How can he put this much work in? How can he have so many results? But they're not going to think you're crazy. They're going to think you're amazing. You don't want to improve just to impress the average. You want to improve and be the best to impress the uncommon men which you're among. So you need to be uncommon amongst these uncommon men. And yes, there are a lot in self-improvement. It's becoming mainstream nowadays. While it's still uncommon, there are many people going to the gym. There are many people training martial arts. There are many people reading books. There are many people starting businesses. What can you do? Focus on your strengths. Get them as best as possible. And when you feel you're at the top of your game, probably in the top 5, 3, 2% of your strengths, branch out, learn new things, become a student again. Start at the bottom and work yourself up to something new, right? Maybe it's chess. Maybe it's time management, because your time management sucks. Any type of new habit, which is a mental challenge or has the ability to improve your life, start that. Maybe it's starting a YouTube channel. This has presented many challenges for me, such as speaking in a direct tone where I can get my message through and not stutter and go off topic and make good videos, right? That is the goal of this channel, to produce high quality videos that give you guys advice you can apply to your life. So I'm not even on a self-improvement journey just for myself, but I'm on it to help you guys. That is how I am uncommon amongst these uncommon men, right? Instead of just improving myself, I'm trying to improve my friends around me. I'm trying to improve my family. I'm trying to improve you guys that support me. I want to see everybody around me and everybody I interact with improve in some way, even if it's a small way. That is how I am uncommon amongst this group of self-improvement people. You need to find your way. What's it going to be? Maybe you find a new habit that no one really talks about that you can dial in on and become the best at that and then share it with others. Maybe you find a new workout routine that no one's really tried that works really great for you and you can dial in on that. Maybe you can just dial in on one thing you're bad at a weakness. If you have 10 strengths and 10 weaknesses, if you improve each one of your weaknesses and turn it into a strength, you now have 20 strengths. You're a well-rounded person. You're uncommon, right? Because many people have many flaws. And people in self-improvement have many flaws, and they like to ignore the things they're bad at and just focus on a few things that they want to improve. But eventually they get so good at those things and they're comfortable where they're at, they keep doing that and getting better and better and better. But if you're already in the top 10, 5, 3% of those things, great. Good for you, man. Start something else. Become a more well-rounded person. Increase your knowledge in other topics. There's many things in this world, things you don't even think of, that have meaning, are challenging, can improve your life. So guys, I encourage you, be uncommon amongst uncommon men. Go do something new and challenging today. I hope this video helped, boys. Please interact with the algorithm down below for me. I'll catch y'all next time.